So welcome to this Blender workshop. So this is a recap of a session I run previously, and this is the Blender gym. So what I normally suggest people is, just do a little bit of Blender gym before you start. So as Blender is heavily shortcut driven, this is a nice tool to practice the shortcuts a little bit. So the shortcuts are G to move your object, S to scale your object, R to rotate your object. And you can also do Shift D to duplicate your object. And Ctrl Z to undo. So what is the Blender gym exercise for today? Today we're gonna make a tree. So what I do is, first of all, I make a backup. The tree is gonna be built up here. And then start with Shift D, just duplicating my cubes like that. Spin around a little bit with the G and the X key. I move that cube. Now GY, I move that cube. And now with the help of the R key, I rotate this cube, and I think I want another cube somewhere. So let's pick this one, and with the help of Shift D, I rotate it over here. G to move it, and I'm gonna do R from rotate. And I found this a bit big, so I use S on my keyboard to scale. I find this one a bit big, so I use S on my keyboard. GX to move it around a little bit, and maybe what would be nice is to have some rotated small pieces. So this one can maybe go here. Okay, let's look at the front. Let's move this a little bit here, this a little bit here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now I just need a stem. So I'm going to use this one for that. I'm gonna do S to scale it down, and then SC, scale it in one direction. I'm gonna look from the front. With G, I move my stem here. Just gonna make sure it's the right place. So I put it in the middle like so. And then we have a nice tree. So really quickly, really nice to create something quickly like that. It's a bit messy. And if you wanna go further, you can just always make a copy, move it to the side, and continue on the side here. So let's say I just want to make it now more into a minimal tree. Let's say I only like the rotated objects, so I just delete all the non-rotated parts. And then what we could do is maybe make it a bit bigger with the help of S. Just move it up a little bit. And I'm gonna, with Shift D, duplicate both. And I'm just gonna do RZ to rotate. And then we have another nice tree. So just to recap, I call this the Blender gym. And this is nothing more than using the shortcut keys to create a fun object. So if you ever accidentally delete your cube, you can add a new object by going to this menu here, add, mesh, and then cube. Or you can maybe also make a tree with other objects. So feel free to experiment a little bit with the Blender gym, and thanks for watching.